Hi guys, happy Monday. I think it's Monday. I was just telling my VIP group, even though I am not on spring break, and Tyler, and he goes to college full time, so he only goes to class like 1 day a week. And he takes online classes the rest of the time. Despite all that, I literally have no idea what day it was. But I'm 99% sure it's Monday because I'm going live. So I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're having a good Monday. We're going to look at the news tab real quick, see if there's anything exciting going on there, because I'm going to be honest, I have not looked yet today. We're expanding into Europe, which we knew, which is awesome. We've got that monthly planner sheet. If you have not looked at that, look at that. It's amazing. It is a great tool for you to plan ahead. So for instance, we have the Stitch and Angel stuff coming back out, and if you've been around the last time that it was here, you could totally run a report to see who ordered it last time to let them know, hey, it's coming back, or the Bitty Buddies are coming with it. Disney people in general, if you didn't know, Stitch is the #1 selling character, I think it's character at Disney, period. Like Disney World, Disneyland, Stitch is the #1. No joke. So reach out to your Disney people. This will give you time to reach out to your Disney people. Same thing on that planning sheet. It tells you that the Groot warmer is coming about. Another prepare. What is it? Failure to plan is planning to fail. Plan ahead. Reach out to your Marvel people. Run a report of Marvel. Who's bought, because we also know like Thor's hammer's coming back out. I don't know what other ones, but you could reach out. Who ordered Captain America? Who's ordered the Marvel? Who's ordered Thor? Who's ordered Groot? Who ordered Rocket? Run a report. Takes you no time to run. I mean, it does take a little bit of time, but run a report. None of this is spammy because you're giving your customers a heads up. And think about it from a different perspective, okay? Let's say Pampered Chef, all right? Pampered Chef is going to come out, let's say, with a new baking thing, like a frosting tip, okay? And your Pampered Chef consultant runs a report and finds out that you have bought a lot of the the frosting tips and the bags and the icing gun. You've bought a lot of the stuff that goes along with the bakery stuff. And she's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know this tip is coming back. It's coming out. It's brand new. Don't know if you need it or not, but I just wanted to give you a heads up. You're going to feel really good about that, right? You're going to be like, that was really nice of her to take the time to do that. I may not want it, but still, I appreciate her thinking of me to tell me this. So take the time, run a Disney report. If you've been around for Stitch and Angel the first time or the second time, run a report about them. Run a Marvel report. Takes very little time, and you're just reaching out and you're letting them know. They may say no, and that's totally fine. It's not going to kill you, and we're going to talk about that. It's not going to kill you to hear no. But you are now putting a very good opinion on yourself. Now, if you're like, do you want to buy it? That's kind of weird. Don't do that. I just wanted to let you know, just giving you information. Be done with it. That's different. They're going to look at you like, she took the time to let me know about something that I may possibly be into. That's a big deal. Okay, so take the time to do that. So look at that monthly planner and plan accordingly. This gives you plenty of time and zero excuses of the whole I'm busy, because guess what? You know ahead of time. It's like Christmas. You know when Christmas is coming every year, so you plan for Christmas presents, right? Same thing. You know when Stitch and Angel are launching. You know when Groot is launching. Plan ahead. Very simple. I really get frustrated. We have my sister-in-law sends the kids' Christmas presents late every year. And I'm like, it's not like Christmas snuck up and bit you on the butt. It's the same day every year. Like, you knew when it was coming. Like, why did you not plan ahead? Like, it drives me insane. So look at that monthly planner. We know about the brick by brick. This club is this time. The key to this one is the club needs to be $50 after the discount. So you need to aim for your clubs to be like $58 to $60 each because after, remember, they get a 10% discount if it's 30 or over. So if their club is $50 before their discount, it's only going to give you about 45 PRV because you have that 10% discount. So you're going to want it to be 60, because if you take 10% of 60, that's $6. That leaves you with what? $52, $53, something like that, and you're good. So you need to aim for 3 new clubs between June and July. that are $60 and more before the discount. All right. Now, something to think about, and then we will get into parties, I promise. Something to truly, truly think about with this. Do you want a backpack? That's the prize for this one. Do you want that backpack? If you do, then aim for it. But another thing to think about is, because so many people are focused on, I have to get $60 clubs, I have to get $60 clubs, I got to do it. Do you want 3 $60 clubs that are going to give you, we're going to round it down to 50, 150 PRV? Or do you want like 5 or 6, say $30 clubs? Let's say 6, 30, 60, 90, 120, 180, no, 115, 100, 150, 180. Okay? Do you want like 6 $30 clubs? Or do you want 3 $60 clubs? So it's really one of those mind games. You have to decide what is important to you. Now, if you've already earned brick 1 and you've earned brick 2, if brick 3 is totally on your radar, then go for it, because you have a great chance of getting the luggage, which is beautiful, either the custom Vans or Converse, or product credit. Amazing, 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 amazing. Now, if you did not earn level 1 or you did not earn level 2 and you're just a 2 bricker, okay, I've only earned 1 brick, really have a conversation with yourself. And think about long term. If you really want the book bag, go for it. But also think, do I want to have like 4 or 5 $30 clubs? Like, or I'll take any clubs. I'll take some $10 clubs. You know what I mean? Or, you know, I need 3 $60 clubs and that's it. Okay? Really have a good conversation with yourself and decide what is beneficial to your business. All right? I want the book bag, but I also want clubs. And I'm okay with it. There's no points. Sometimes in the summer incentive, we get points towards the fall incentive. And as far as we know, there is none for this. We may find out at SFR that there's different, but there may not be any points towards the fall incentive. So for me, it's not a huge push. You know what I mean? It's not a humongous push for me to go and get this backpack, but it is a huge push for me to push club, because I want that PRV. I want consistent monthly PRV from club alone. Right now I average about 350 to 500 depending on the month, just from my club alone, from all of my customers in their clubs. I want to push that. I want a consistent $500 every single month just from club alone. Think about how that can benefit your business. Just think about if you could have 100 PRV consistently every single month from club people. That could be huge. That could be a huge benefit to your business. If you're already averaging 200 or 300 a month, then you add in another 100 from club, you now bumped up $100. That's nothing to shake a stick at, right? So really have a conversation in regards to how this is going to work for you and what it is and what it feels like, and think long term. All right? So that's about it. Well, we do have, okay, one last thing, and then we will talk. It's the first of the month, so we haven't chatted since everything changed over. So we have the transition tools that are coming. August 1st will be the new catalog. Us going to SFR, we will learn about all of the new catalogs. We will see all the new warmers. We will have all the new products. We will have all of the things. We will also come home with the majority of it. So we will find that out at the end of this month. You guys will find out the rest of it in July. You will find out July 1st all of the discontinued items. You'll get a peek at the new catalog, and you'll be able to start ordering the new catalog because it starts August 1st. So to go along with that, we are doing the fall winter catalog will be 10% off. Those are the bigger ones, the ones that are in the 25 pack, the fancier catalogs as I call them. Those are going to be 10% off in the month of July. And we will talk about this again maybe next week. 2 Mondays I take off because I'm not going to be around and I'm going to be busy. So maybe next week we will talk about transition supplies, because there are some huge benefits to some of these, and we talk about them every year because we always have new people, so I want to make sure that everybody knows what's best for them. The transition set of testers will be 20% off. Remember, transition set of testers are not every single scent. It is not the blueberry cheesecake and the Luna. It is only the new scents in the catalog. So if you open up your catalog that you have now, and then you open up the catalog that will be coming in August, if you open them up, scents that are not in now, that are in later, that's what'll be in there. But those will be 20% off. The complete set is not, Frankenstein's not. We will have transition business kits. The one of them is the business tools kit that comes with 25 catalogs, a 50 pack, one 50 pack of product list, one pack of new release stickers, which means if there's 10 new scents, you will get one pack of each 10, a transition set of testers, and a product training guide. We do not have prices on any of this stuff. If you need more information, please check your news tab. The spring and summer, you don't really need any of this stuff. The only thing that I can probably suggest would be a product sheet if you plan to send those in your mailer in July. I send a product sheet and I highlight everything that is leaving. That goes out in my mailer in July. So that would be the only thing I maybe suggest, but otherwise you shouldn't need anything. Then we will have new season sales kits. We will be having a home kit, a scent kit, a laundry kit, a clean and body kit. They will be available for you on July 1st. The contents will be announced on the 23rd, which will be at Reunion. If you earned brick 2, if you ordered brick 2, I cannot talk today. You guys are my third live, just so you know. If you earned the second brick, you will get a transition kit that it has 10 bars from the new catalog, the 25 pack of catalogs, a pack of new released stickers, 10 fragrance sheets, the 10 scents, a transition set of testers, and felt samples. Those will be sent out we will be notified email mid-June, and the kits will be shipped out the last week of June. So if you earned that brick, which a lot of us did, you're going to be getting that one. The home kit will be warmers. It will have several warmers from the new catalog. The scent kit will be 10 bars. The laundry kit will be any of the laundry products that are new. It's usually just a variety. Like if we have 2 new scents, they mix and match it. The body and clean, same thing. Last time it was like body mist, I think, a body cream or a hand cream, and dish soap and a counter clean, stuff like that. You need to kind of evaluate what's going to work for your business and what you need. It's totally up to you what you purchase. You will earn PRV on all of these kits. We will go over them when the time comes. We'll probably talk about them like next week, because with SFR coming, like I said, I don't have my calendar out here. There are like 2 weeks for sure that I'm not going live in here, just because I'm going to be I'll be in Salt Lake at SFR. I will go live from SFR with things, but there won't be any trainings like now. All right, let's talk parties. Parties are hard right now. All right, I'm going to be 100% honest. People are kind of partied out because COVID happened, and then everybody partied. You know what I mean? Everybody was partying, and they were partying hard because we couldn't do anything else. So 2020 had a lot of parties. 2021 had a lot of parties. 2022 were kind of partied out. So parties are much harder to come by for some people, not others, okay? Some people are still in that mode, and I feel like it's older customers. I'm not saying that to be mean by any means. I feel like it's like the 30, maybe 40 and older are still partying. Everybody else is like, I'm done. So don't get discouraged. Holy crap, I can't talk. Don't get discouraged if you don't have a lot of parties on your books, okay? Remember, I tell you guys this all the time, we cannot control what people say or people do, but what we can control is what you do, right? You may not have a lot of parties on your books, but did you ask people? That's the key. That is always the key. Just like you may not have anybody join your team, but did you ask people to join your team? You may not have anybody join club, but did you ask people to join your club? That to me is the kicker. Don't get so caught up on the whole, like, I only have one party on the calendar. How many people did you ask? Remember that graphic that was from the other day? What is it? For every 10 people, 1 person books a party. So if you've got 1 party on your books, can you say you asked 10 people? If you have 1 party on your books, did you ask 10 people to get that 1 party? Think about it. If somebody has 2 parties on the book, they possibly asked 20 people to party and got 18 no's. Can you say that you got 18 no's? All right. So don't get hung up on that whole, I don't have a lot of parties on my books, or everybody is saying no. Track how many people you're asking. That's the key. Not how many you have. The key is how many did you ask? All right. I want you guys to get in that mind frame of, it isn't how many you have, it's how many people you talk to. And sometimes you have to ask people more than once, and that's not being weird, like in asking them every day or even every month. Don't think because somebody said no this month that they're going to say no in 3 months. Now might be busy for them. It might not be busy in 3 months. So don't ever think they're done unless they have for real, they've been like, I just don't host parties, I suck at hosting parties, things like that. If they say those things, then that's different. But if they're like, you know what, I'm just really busy right now, don't think that they're never going to host a party. All right. Track how many people you're having conversations with. That is a huge, huge thing. You will see your business change when you track certain things. If you want more parties, track how many people you're asking. It's a very weird phenomenon, and it's a very weird thing, and I didn't truly believe it until I did it. If you track what you want to grow, you track. You want your numbers to grow as far as PRV and stuff, track it every day. What is your PRV every day? You want more parties, track how many people did I have a conversation with this week? And then you'll look back and be like, oh, like, I only had 3. I only talked to 3 people. No wonder I don't have any parties, right? We get in this whole, like, I asked 3 people, I don't have any parties. You have to kind of flip it. You know what I mean? You have to think, okay, for the whole entire month of January, I don't know why I keep saying January, holy crap. For the whole entire month of May, I had 8 conversations for parties, and I only had 1. Remember, 1 in 10. 1 in 10. If you want more than 1 party a month, you've got to ask 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, all right? So that's a big thing I need you guys to remember. Don't get caught up on the whole, it's the same thing. I don't have anybody join my team. I don't have anybody joining club. How many people did you talk to? Track it. And it can be as simple as a piece of paper that says club, and you make tally marks every time you have it. That's why I do that post in the team page, in the PRV shout out album. How many host conversations did you have? How many join conversations did you have? So at the end of the month, you can go back and look so that you don't feel so bad. I only had 1 party. That's when you look and be like, but wait, I only asked 5 people. I get it now. All right, so get that in your head. That is a huge mind shift, and it will help you because we feel like failures. First of all, we're all women in this group. We take things very personally. We get our feelings hurt often. We may not say it, but we get our feelings hurt. You know, they said no. Everybody's saying no. Nobody wants to party with me, and it hurts. Like, it hurts internally, and you don't want to tell anybody. Then you start to feel like a failure, and you do the downward spiral. Don't. Flip it. How many conversations did you have? Don't worry about the yeses. Don't worry about the nos. How many conversations did you have? And then make a goal from there. I want to have 10 conversations a month. I want to have 10 conversations a week. I want to have 5 a week. If you did 5 a week, that's 20 conversations in a month. Think about that. That's 20 conversations a month. 5 a week. That's like 1 every day, Monday through Friday. That's not as intimidating. You know what I mean? So think of that when you're doing it. Now, what do you say when you ask? Is there any benefit to your customer for having a party? I don't ever post it on my page. I rarely will say, hey, anybody want to have a party? I think once a month I do that. So one thing you also have to think about too is, what is the benefit of having a party with you? Sure, they can earn rewards, okay? Most people are scared that they're not going to have anybody to order. That's why half people don't join. I don't think anybody will buy from me, okay? What is the perk of them having a party with you? Why should they party with you? What are you going to give them, Stacy, that Brandy's not? And what's Brandy going to give them that I'm not? What I'm going to give them that you're not? Why should they book a party with you? So when I talk to people, it's one-on-one. Most of my customers message me to order. It's just how I've set up my business, and it is what it is, and I can't change it now. So I would say a good 75%, if not higher, message me. Hey, Amber, I need to order X, Y, and Z. Okay? All right. How about we do a party? That's literally all I do. Yeah, what is the benefit? What is the benefit? Why should they host a party with you? Now, I'm not saying you want to give them the world. I'm not saying that. But if you say, well, you could maybe earn $200, if you get $200 in sales, you'll get a half price item and $20. That sounds scary. Think about it. What is the benefit? I go to you, Brandy. I go to you, Stacy, and I say, sure, what's the benefit? What do I get for hosting a party? Well, if you hit 200 in sales, you're going to get at least one half off item and $20 in free stuff. Does that sound very beneficial? Like, does that sound exciting? Does that make you want to host a party? Yes, that is what the rewards are. It is. But does it sound very exciting? It doesn't. What I tell my people is, don't worry about it. Every host gets rewards. And they're like, what do you mean? I said, I make sure every host gets rewards. You are going to walk away with something. And leave it at that. I don't tell them what. I don't tell them how much. I don't tell them anything. I just tell them that. And they're like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. Every host gets rewards. Every host walks away with something because you can't control your friends. They can't. We can't control our customers to order. Why do you think they can control their friends to order? They can't. We can't control people. So if you take that stigma away of they have to hit $200, I have to hit $200. That's a huge thing. You know what I mean? That's a huge, that's intimidating. Think about it. How many months have you struggled yourself as a consultant to hit $200 in sales? But now you want some stranger who it's not their job to hit 200 in sales. That's a scary thing. That's why people don't host. Is because we approach it as, well, if you hit $200 in sales, if you hit $200, so there's a chance I'm going to do this and I'm going to get nothing, then why the hell would you do it? Why would you spend your time doing it? If there's a chance, if somebody came to you and asked you to host a party and they were like, if, you might not, why would you do it? There would be zero benefit for you to do it because you might not hit it. Right? So I one-on-one people, when they message me to order, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to throw this out there to you. You want to do a party. And worst case, you order like normal. Worst case, you order it like normal, like you're going to do it now. But you get a host box full of goodies. Best case, we do a party and you can possibly get that for free or half off, and you get a host box full of goodies. Either way, you're going to get something, right? You're either going to order like you planned to plus a host box, or you're going to get it for free and half off with a host box. And they're like, oh, okay. And that's it. I don't offer any incentives. Rarely. Occasionally I do. I don't offer host incentives, but you can. That's what your perpetual party reward. You can use that as a host incentive. If you book a party this month, I will give you $20 in free. You will get an additional $20 in free at the end of your party. Then you use your perpetual party rewards, and it's only going to cost you $10 out of pocket. If that's too much and that's too rich for your blood, then do $10 and it's going to be $5, right? Or use something you have in stock. You host a party this month, I will give you a free scent of the month bar. All of this has to be, communicated privately, not on your page. It has to be communicated one-on-one privately. So you can do stuff like that. You can. Just be careful. You gotta be somewhat, you gotta be careful. I don't do it all the time. I do it sometimes, but I do it at the end of the month. I mean, at the end of the catalog season for my VIP people. I will do a huge hosting incentive for them to host in the fall to stock up. But I think the biggest thing is you just have to ask. But then you have to think, why? Why should they host with you? What is their perk? What are they getting? People are out to get it. They host because they want free and half price items. They don't host just for the hell of it because they think it's fun. Why should they host with you? What is their perk? What are they getting? Something to truly think about. My hosts all get a host box, and I've showed you guys what those are. It has a catalog in it. It's got testers that are relevant for this catalog season because I have extras. If you don't have extras, then don't stick them in there. It's got a sticker sheet in there with all of the scents on it, and then it's got samples of several products. It's got a pen, and then it has a full-size product of something small. Scent circle, car bar clip, room spray. I have done a mini fan in one pod. They're small and light, and they were free. That's the key. I use my host rewards at a certain point in the season, and I'll buy like 10, 12 of something using host rewards and get it for free. So that the item that I'm putting in these people's boxes, these host boxes, they're getting a full-sized item. Cost me nothing. Cost me nothing. And they're like, oh my gosh, she gave me this. She gave me, a mini fan in a pod. She gave me a room spray for free. Nope. I don't know. Everybody closes. I don't ever leave a link open for a month. That's entirely way too long for me. I don't ever let anybody have a host. I did this month. This is the first time I've ever done this, where I allowed people to do links for a month. I don't particularly like it. I don't like shopping links because you're relying on somebody else to do your job. And I don't let anybody do my job. It's my job, not theirs. You give somebody a shopping link, you have to keep your fingers crossed that they're going to share the information. And why should they? That's not their job. They're not the consultant. It's not their first thought. It's your thought. You're the consultant, but it's not their thought. So for them to share the information is probably very, very rare. That's why for me, shopping links do not work. Now, if it's a shopping link with a customer who purchases a lot themselves, that's different. Okay, if there's somebody who purchases every single month, then their shopping link is different because it's their purchases. They're not trying to get other people to purchase. If people who want to do a shopping link versus a Facebook party, two options. Option one, set up a Facebook Messenger group, and I will drop things in there every once in a while. Like I dropped the warmer special, the warmer of the month, the bring back my bar special. I will drop Stitch and Angel in that group message. I don't like them. I truly don't. I can't figure out a way to make them work because, like I said, it's not their job. It is not their job to do my job, and that's what you're asking them to do, and they're not going to do it. So, they're just not. So we do it either a Facebook message or a text. Set up a text message, and I will send either their friends a text message, or I will send them the host information and encourage them to share this stuff. I don't have good luck with shopping links as far as them doing it. I think if you're going to do them, you need to have really good host coaching. You need to be in communication with your host. You need to be feeding them information like every couple days. Make sure you share this with your people. Make sure you share this with your link. You know what I mean? Otherwise, they flop. They just do. It's a struggle. I don't like them. I truly don't. I have one going on right now. She's got nothing. She's not answering. She's not even answering my Facebook messages, which is what it is. I have another one, but we're doing it in a Facebook Messenger where she went ahead and added everybody in a Facebook message group, and I drop things in there every once in a while. And she's had 3, 4 people order the whiff box because I dropped the information about that. So that one's not going too bad. But I don't like them. I just don't. I can't figure out a way. And like I said, unless you are really good at host coaching them, feeding them information, and then they're receptive to post that information. That's the big thing is it's up to them. If they don't want to take the time to post, they're not going to post it. Then you need to decide, do you still give them an incentive? Do you still you know, because again, all my hosts leave with something this month. Every single host gets 25 samples of all the Bring Back My Bars. They get a sample of all 25 of the Bring Back My Bars. That is theirs. They get a half a cube. Yeah, I flip every host. Yeah, oh my Lord, yes. I don't ever close a party link unless it has 200 or more. I don't even close them at 200, $500 or more. Any party that does not qualify, that does not hit, is now my party. I take it, it's mine. Is what it is. But I do give my host something. Like I said, my host box this month, they all got samples of all 25 Bring Back My Bars. That's like, I think it was like three bars. I think it ends up coming out to 3 bars or something. Like 3.5 bars is the equivalent to what they got. All right. So that is their gift. They still got something regardless of how their party turned out. They got that. And that's it. That's all I'm doing this month, because it's a really big box. Then normally they get their host box of stuff, and then I decide on the effort in which they did. But I tell them every host leaves with rewards, and I don't tell them what the reward is, because I'm going to figure it out based on their effort. If this was a host who did try, because again, we cannot control people's wallets. If they did try and they made an effort, I'm going to give them, you know, $20 and free to shop with, and I'm gonna eat the 10, or I'm gonna just use rewards anyway, because I will make sure that party hits rewards level. Or I'll do free shipping. Free shipping's $8 usually, so I will do that. Why are you gotta be up in my face? That's an easy no-brainer. And then guess what? I'm going to attach that order to her party, and it's my party now. So I'll do something like that. Or if they were just a terrible, terrible host, because you have them, their rewards was their host box. Because all I say is, don't worry, every host gets something for hosting with me. You're going to get a host box, and then we go from there, full of goodies. They got a full-sized item. So sometimes, and I don't ever say what, and I don't ever tell my people that when you hit $200 in sales, you get $20 in free and a half off. I've literally never said that to anybody. Never. It's none of their business. And I know that sounds really bad, but it's not. It's none of their business, because I want to have control over how I'm going to play with things. I don't want them. It's just a weird thing. I don't want them to focus on that. I want them to hustle, okay? And I want them to feel comfortable. And I don't want them to feel like a failure. Your party didn't make rewards. That feels shitty. You know what I mean? That feels like kind of yucky. So I don't tell them. I don't tell them when your party hits $200. I don't say that. Now, sometimes I will give them an incentive. If your party hits $200 before we even start it, because I send them their host box like 2 weeks before the party. If you pimp out your box and it hits $200 before your Facebook portion starts, you'll get a free mini warmer. I'll do that. But they don't know that 200 is where the rewards start. None of my hosts know that. And then, like, a lot of times I do 10%. Because that's what the rewards are. 10% of $200, $20. That's how it is. So if their party's at $150, I'm like, all right, you're at 15 and free, because I'm going to use rewards, or I'm going to use a perpetual party. If they only got $90, you got $9 and free. I don't even tell them what their sales are. I tell them how much they've gotten for free. This is where you're at. And then if they're at that $150 mark, I'm going to be like, you got $15 in free. If you get $50 more, you're also going to gain a half price item. And I phrase it that way so that, to me, it just feels a little bit better. It may not. I don't know. I may be delusional. It just feels a little bit better to me, instead of them. I don't like saying that. I don't like that. If you hit $200, I just want them to feel like they won no matter what, because I want them to walk away telling their friends to host with me, because, dude, I got rewards. I don't know what it was, but I got rewards. Everybody gets rewards. I got something. I got a host box, and I got free shipping, and I got a host box, and I got, I got $10 in free stuff. Like, I want them to tell them that. I don't ever want anybody to walk away from a party going, I didn't get anything. I didn't get any sales. I don't want them to ever feel that way. So when I ask people, it is literally, you have nothing to lose. How about we take this order and we either A, order it on your party link, or B, we wait and we see what happens and see if we can get it for free or half price. And that's it. And we go from there. Now, if they don't message me to order, because I know a lot of you don't have that, where your customers actually go to your website and order themselves. I don't know what that's like. I message people. I did it today. Let me see. Let me pull it up. I did. I messaged 4 or 5 people today about hosting. And what did I put? My nose is just... What I put? Hold on, I'm looking. I did a lot of the scent you ordered is leaving, so hold on. Okay, so this is what I messaged several people today. I put, okay, hey Danielle, so I have to guess your Scentsy stash may be getting low because I track all of my customer purchases, and the last time she purchased was February. So I may be getting low. Now, I have a proposition for you, nothing scary, I promise. I have a box of 25 samples of all the Bring Back My Bars for you when you host this month. No scary Facebook party either. We can do this via a group message, and I post something every once in a while in a blue moon, or you just share your shopping link with friends and family and your box full of goodies. Thoughts? No pressure either way. That isn't me. I just wanted to drop that info to you. That's it. And I always do it that way. I have one saved. Hold on. Another way that I post it, I ask, host a party. So I have to guess your Scentsy stash is getting low, so I have a proposition for you, nothing scary. I promise. I have $20 and free product credit just waiting for you. I'm going to use Perpetual Party for this. So I'm only going to cost me $10, or it's going to cost me nothing, because they're going to earn $20 in free credit from hosting a party. Get it? Because they hit 200. When you host a party this month or next, super easy. Seriously, you have nothing to lose, only free product and goodies to gain, because no matter what, she is going to get it. I don't tell her when your party hits. That's a key thing. I don't say I have $20 in free product credit waiting for you when your party hits $200. There's no stipulation. If her party does, it's great. If it doesn't, great. I'm still going to do that for her. I'm still going to give her $20 in credit, and I'm going to use Perpetual Party, or I'm going to use my own host rewards. She literally has nothing to lose. So for me, that works for me. It may not work for you. You just have to ask, but you have to constantly think, what's the benefit to me, to my host? Why should they host with you? What are they getting? Are they only getting something if it hits 200? If that's the case, you may want to think about something. What if it doesn't? You're going to allow that host to walk away feeling kind of crappy because I didn't get anything. That was a waste of my time. Stacy didn't help me get to 200 because they're going to blame you. That's how it is. Stacy sucked at her being a consultant and she didn't get me to 200. They're never going to say it was them. It's just life. Brandy sucked. We didn't get to 200. You know what I mean? So instead of allowing my people to walk away with that bad feeling, every single host gets something. And I phrase it like that to keep it simple, to keep me kind of like being able to maneuver around. If they sucked as a host and they didn't comment on anything and they weren't in the party, they weren't doing anything, then that allows me some wiggle room. Like, you got a host box full of goodies, and in that host box was a free car bar clip. Have a great day. They still got something. Do you know what I mean? But it also allows that if it was a really good host and she couldn't control her friends and family's wallets, I still want to spoil her. I'm still going to give her free. I'm going to tell her to give me your list, and I'm going to see what the best deal I can get you. If it's a really, really, really big list, I may give her 10% off. If it's a small list, I'm going to give her free shipping. You know what I mean? It allows you. I don't ever say exactly what I'm going to do. Only when I do, like, I have $20 in product credit. I try not to do that often. I try to leave it very vague, so it allows me wiggle room to figure it out. But when you're talking to people about parties, their biggest fear, I won't have anybody to order. I don't have any friends. Nobody's going to order. That's why people don't host. If you ask people, why don't you host a party? A, I don't think anybody's going to order. Or B, I just don't like attending parties. And there's not much you can do with that unless you do a shopping link, pouch party, a basket party. Those are other things too that you can venture out and do. Again, you don't have any control over them, so there is that issue. But pouch parties are big right now. Basket parties are big right now because people are starting to see other people. I just had 3 hosts take their boxes with them to graduation parties. So, those are a big thing too. You just got to figure out, that's the biggest thing is I don't want anybody to feel like they walked away and they failed. So to make sure and to take that fear away, they can't say that. They can no longer say, well, they will. I still have people say like, oh, I don't want to waste your time because I'm not going to have anybody order. And I'll be like, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to ask. Because again, you're not going to die. Nobody died from no. So you're still going to get it every once in a while. But at least if you can eliminate it, like, don't worry about it. You're going to walk away with something. It might help a little bit. Don't break the bank. Don't. I'm not asking you that. I'm not telling you to do that. Figure out what works within your business budget. All right. Use your host rewards one time. If you get $20 in host rewards, grab little. And I say little because I ship a host box, or if you're going to ship it out to people, you want something little. Car bar clips. Those are lightweight. Try not to do wax. I try not to do wax because I want them to try other things. I don't do counter clean or anything like that because those are big and heavy. Room sprays are very light. Car bar clips, scent packs. Those are kind of light. I don't do circles because I do circles so often with everything else that I don't feel it's that much of a treat. Fragrance mist is kind of light, depending on what else you stick in your bag or box. Hand cream is another one. That one can be light, again, depending on what all you stick in your box. I try to keep my host box under £1 because that'll be about $5 to ship. So it depends. Again, it depends on what your business budget is. But think about it, and then what can you grab with host rewards to use? All right? It's not anything special. Trust me, it is not. It is one product. It is one catalog, and it is a sticker sheet, and then I throw in samples of other things that I already have sitting here. Do you know what I mean? So it's nothing, I don't have anything spectacular or anything amazing. You could throw in a scent and warmer of the month brochure in there. Woo, they got something else. Like, it doesn't have to be rocket science. It doesn't have to be amazing. Because remember, Brandy's customers do not know what I do. Stacy's customers do not know what Brandy does. Nobody knows what each other does, right? So get that out of your head. I can't do it because Amber does it this way and hers look great. Who cares? They don't know what I do. They're not hosting with me. They're your customer, right? So get that out of your head. Get the whole, I can't because Amber offers them $20 and product credit. I can't afford that. They don't know that. I don't advertise that anywhere. There's a one-on-one conversation that I have with people. They don't know that. So get that out of your head. Fragrance flower. You could totally buy some on clearance. You could get them with host rewards, things like that. And then use those. Have them sit back. Anybody who hosts, get a fragrance flower. You don't have to let them pick. You can use stuff that you have in your stock that you got for free. Here's your fragrance flower for hosting, and it costs you nothing. I'm not saying go out and buy mini warmers. Don't do that because it's a pain in the butt and they take up room. But what are you doing? For what? What are you waiting on?
I said eating.
Oh, but you don't have to let them have a choice. You can tell them they're going to get a free fragrance flower and you have some in stock and that's what you use. So you just ask. That's number one. Two, what's the benefit of you versus anybody else? Why should they host with you? What is the perk of hosting with you? So you got to think of those two things. Three, track how many conversations you are having. So many of you will say, I can't get anybody to book. How many people did you ask? 3. All month? You only asked 3 all month. Track it. All right. I challenge you to track it. We're on June 4th, 6th. We're on June 6th. Track it for the month. How many people did you technically, for real deal, not just posted a post in your VIP group or posted a post in your stories? How many people did you one-on-one have a conversation with and ask to host? Then come back and tell me, well, I couldn't get anybody to host, but I asked this many people. All right. So track it. Ask. Just ask. But what is the benefit? Make sure you tell them what the benefit is. No matter what, you're going to get this. Or every host gets this host box, and that could be all of their or host pack, and that could literally be the only thing that they get. Some people do party packs where they send the customers, like the people invited, will send them like a party pack. I used to do that, but it became a pain in the butt. I'll send your customers a VIP pack. And it could be one stamp. It can be a product sheet and sticker sheet and information, and out the door it goes. But again, you have to be willing to do these things, and in a timely manner. You can't send a host box 3 days after the party's already started, because then it kind of lost its effect. Do you know what I mean? You want them to have it before. I want them to have their host box, their host pack before the party, so that they can show friends and family. And I also inform them to do that. And in the party, I have them post a picture of it to entice other people to host. Oh, look what she got. So it's just a lot of things that just saying you may get $20 and free and a half off item if your party hits $200 is not very enticing. Does it make you want to host? It doesn't make me want to host. So think about that. Think about what you can say. What can you tell somebody is a reason to host with you? Every host is going to get a host box no matter what. Every host gets rewards no matter what. That's what I tell my customers. I also allow them to use their host rewards on things that they're technically not supposed to. Disney, clearance, big bundles. I'm going to maneuver those rewards any way possible to get them exactly what they want. So that's up to you too. Stitch and Angel are coming out. Run your Stitch and Angel report. Disney report. Do you have somebody who wants Stitch or Angel? And if you do, why don't we have a party before and see if we can get you to host rewards so that you can possibly get this for free? Or why don't we just have a party so that we can try to get, that Stitch warmer for free or half off? Or just less, $10 less. Look at the product training guide, that product training sheet, the planning sheet. When is it coming out? All right, prep it. If it's coming out Monday, you better get a hustle in now so that you can start parties on like Wednesday so that it can end on Monday, because Stitch will go fast. Or do you have somebody who's interested in Groot? We don't know what it looks like, but still, do you have somebody possibly interested in the Groot warmer? What if we did a party, end it when Groot comes out, and we'll use any rewards that you get on that Groot warmer? Plan ahead. All right. Hopefully this helps some of you. If not, ask me a million questions. You guys know me. Watch, then ask. But I'm going to go finish watching Stranger Things. I have one more episode. I think it's getting dark enough. So I will talk to you guys later. If you have any questions, please, please, please shout at me, and I will gladly answer them.